Good morning, guys. If you're watching this video right now, it's probably not the morning, but it's the morning for Chris and I. Chris and I have linked up. We're both in town, Illinois, coincidentally, and we've decided to drive 3 hours to this exact spot right here. And the reason why we've come all the way 3 hours from the suburbs of Chicago to here is to chase after the elusive creek smallie jaw. All you guys who have been longtime followers of this channel probably are familiar with this creek and seen videos here, but today I want to do something a little bit different. I want to focus just on catching these creek fish with a fly rod. So while I'm going to hone in on some of my fly fishing skills today and hopefully not get too many tangles and flies caught in the tree, I'm going to take you guys along with me to this creek, to this little low-key tiny creek all the way here in Nowheresburg, Illinois, and hopefully catch some fish. Stick with it, stay tuned, and enjoy today's video. I think this might be good. Wow, it's shallow, it's clear. Obviously it's running water and it's full of life. This is such a healthy creek. I'll grab stuff and then we'll go down one by one. Cannonball. Camera. Oh, first dip in the NMDs. We're official, guys. Creek mission starts now. Okay, here we go. Gonna wreck one right here. Got a little deep spot. Oh wow, there's a smallmouth already on it. Oh, I just got bit. Got him. There we go. I'm on. Mouth a little bit better, a little bit better. We'll take this size. Although they do get bigger, and that's my goal today, is I want to catch one that's roughly over 2 pounds. Look at that, fat little smallmouth. This water's super cold right now. This is like smallmouth heaven. There's current, it's rocky, it's cold, it's summertime. It's like all the factors that really line up to make this a perfect little ecosystem. God, he's so pretty. Back in the water he goes. All right, boys, let's pack it up. Chris just can't wrap his head around the fact that none of this really is any good. When Peric and I have always fished this creek, yes, I said Peric, you know, the little Keebler lettuce boy. Whenever we fish this creek, we've never really kind of targeted any of these areas. We just kind of blew right past it and fished some of the heavier stuff. But being that the water's up, it seems like it might be worth it. Although I was wrong, because there's only one smallmouth willing to eat in here. So we're gonna keep hiking up. It's a bit of a journey, but hey, it's all worth it. No pain, no gain. Or in this case, no hike, no smallmouth. Maybe we'll get Chris on his personal best. Chris, what's your PB smallmouth? Like 11, 12 inches? I love how this creek episode just turned into Rose Chris.
Look at this.
Yeah, I know. There should be some fish in there, honestly.
Come on, nice quiet entry. Huh?
Wait, hold on. Don't move it. Go. Keep going. Got him?
That was epic.
Got him?
That was epic.
That was majorly epic. Chris caught a decent little smallmouth there. We're walking this kind of calm area, as you can see. It's not like flowing too much. Chris keeps getting these blow-ups from little tiny smallmouth. These fish are so predictable. It's like, boom, throw in that popper, that spook, work it, and after like the third twitch, boom, they get it. But they're so small that sometimes they can't get their mouths around it. There he goes, puts it back in the water, nice. I did not want this fly. I'm just so appalled. I think it's the wrong fly. Oh man, that was a nice one, wasn't it? Oh, that's a good one, dude. You're smoking me right now. Well, I'll be right back. This is my cue to switch to topwater. This is so bad. I'm getting schooled right now. Like, I mean, not even schooled. Like, I'm getting murdered by Chris and his popper technique. I think what I need to do is accept my fate, and I'm gonna tie up a fly, like a popping fly. I think it just makes the most sense since he's creaming me right now. Like, I cannot even stand a chance up against this guy. I don't know why, guys, but I'm just not doing very good. In my opinion, I think I'm doing good on the fly, but Chris is just yoking me on this topwater, so I'm reforming. I'm gonna switch to this. There we go, I'm on. About time I got struck on this popper. Nice, whew, that feels good. Then again, I'm not much of a fly angler, so I imagine if you put an actual fly angler out here on this creek, probably do some damage. Not a bad fish nonetheless though. Gone. That took me so long, you guys have no idea. Of course I'm gonna edit through it, but I mean, that took too long Topwater fly smallmouth. So much fun. There we go. Another smallie. Smaller than the last. Nothing like it. Thanks, little bub. Meow. That was sick. That was like right in front of my face. Oh my gosh. That was so sick. It's probably my biggest smallmouth of the day. Straight epicness. There we go. Starting to pick up some momentum here. I was a little worried. I can't believe how close that fish hit. I mean, that fish was 10 yards in front of my feet. And that's nuts. Just goes to show these fish are super aggressive regardless of whether or not you're making any commotion. They have basically no chill. Ooh, we're on. That was dirty. That was dirty. Oh, look at that jump. What a fierce little guy. I mean, in my opinion, I think smallmouth have like the craziest size to power ratio. Like for how small this fish is, it just digs, even on a little 5-weight rod. That's why I love fishing for these guys. And when you put them in a setting where there's current and add a little bit of streamline to the factor, it's even more fun. Oh man, that might be a good one. Yeah, that's decent. So I don't think you guys can see this, but there are 3 fish bigger than this one I've got hooked that are following my fish I've got hooked right now. I feel like I just repeated myself. This is definitely my biggest one of the day. Not the goldfish, not the big one I wanted, but I'll take it. Look at that. Good stuff. See you, Bubba. Oh, dude, that was so sick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a trout.
No way.
Yeah, it's a trout. It's a rainbow trout. I was wondering why it was like, it literally chased my fly so strange. And then following that trout is about a 1-pound smallmouth. It's a beautiful little stalker rainbow trout. There are rainbow trout in here. This isn't like super uncommon, but to catch them in the summertime is a little strange. Although this creek does stay pretty cool, so these fish are able to thrive and whatnot. So these guys.
He's ready.
I think he's ready too. Here's that little rainbow. Go, little buddy. Oh, that's
the shore.
Not the right way, but hey, you know, you tried. Well, that was interesting. Chris and I came out here to catch just smallmouth, but I did kind of forget that there are some decent rainbows in here. I just didn't think they'd eat a popper. There we go. That's what's up. What is this? I think it's a smallmouth. If it is, it's a nice one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think this is a good one. It looks decent. Dude, he cranked it. I can't even gain on him. You spit up a giant craw too. That's a nice one. Success? Yeah, success. Another nice smallmouth. They keep getting bigger and bigger. We're on the right track, guys. I'm redeeming myself heavily. Quick creek update. So far, we've had a pretty good sesh. We've all caught fish. The fly started off slow. I ended up redeeming myself once I got to that pool that's just over there. Caught that beautiful rainbow trout and a few decent smallmouth. I still haven't found that goldfish. I still haven't found that 2-pounder. We're coming up on a decent little spot over here. The river just keeps getting better and better the more we go down. I'm actually seeing a few little smallmouth trickle right in front of me, so I'm gonna get back on that fly action, maybe crank a few more. We're gonna fish for maybe 30 more minutes, check into our hotel, relax for a bit, then jump back out in the lake. I'll talk about that later, but today essentially is gonna be a 2-trip session. We're gonna go here and then go a little bit farther west beyond where we're at now to catch some lake largies and smallmouth too. But for now, gotta focus. I gotta get that 2-pound smallmouth, 2-pound creek smallmouth. Oh, fish on, fish on. Look at this fish pull. This is a 5-weight rod. This is a fish that's not even 12 inches. And he is dogging me. I absolutely love this. Another one down. Just getting this like really smally vibe in this spot. They've got this whole area, this whole rocky bluff wall looking thing that they're posted up on. Every time you get right in that sweet spot, boom, it's like an instant bite. It's like almost guaranteed, it really is. So close and almost to the point where you can call your shots. Like you're like, okay, that's a bite. Like right there, I'm probably gonna get bit. See what I mean? If you get it in the zone, in the smallie zone, we'll call that the smallie zone, you're sure to connect with a fish, or at least get bit. There's one that's probably twice this fish's size that followed this one in. Oh man. Check that out. Another foam eater. Not even any hesitation to it, just gone, down the gullet. See you later. There he goes. Back in the water. Say Chris B.
Say John B.
Would you like to participate in a little science experiment? Smallmouth science experiment.
Yeah, I would love to.
Really? Okay, cool. Now that I found my volunteer, I now need to, what do I, oh, I need to go in my camera bag. Really, only true anglers carry live crayfish in their camera bag at all times. If you guys aren't carrying crawdads in your camera bag, you're sleeping. What do you think, this one, yes or no?
Yeah, I like the red.
Okay. Okay. So what do you think we're gonna do with that?
Eat it?
We could. Throughout the entire day, Chris and I have been like, blah, 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 blah. These fish are so aggressive, they're mean, they're vicious. But all you guys see is this little, tiny little smallmouth. Here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce one of these tiny little crayfish into a school of smallmouth, what I like to call a pack of smallmouth, and see what happens. I've got a camera rolling down there. Hopefully the school is all staged up and ready for action, and we're gonna drop a live crawdad on a hook down there and see what they do. Comment below, let me know what you think's gonna happen. Is it A, do the smallmouth befriend the crayfish? Could it be B, they shun the crawdad because it doesn't have proper fish gills? Or is it C, they devour the thing until there's nothing left? I'm thinking A, right?
This is perfect size for the dinko smallmouth.
Yeah, there we go. The crawfish is right there. The camera is right there. Let's see what happens. Let's see. This is pretty. I think you guys all know what's gonna happen. Let's pass the camera. Oh, look at them all. Oh, they're vicious.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Now it looks like they're eating it, but it could be that they're just trying to talk to the crayfish. I don't know. It's vague. It's tough to tell. Jesus Christ.
About that professional.
You want to switch?
About that professional overcast.
Would you like to switch?
You see, with a heavy line and a light wire hook and the 2.5-inch crawdad, it's just too much for the reel.
Switch rolls. Here, give me this. Give me this. Switch rolls. I'm literally gonna dangle it in front of him.
Oh, he
Here.
just ate it.
You just ate it? Here, hold this. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh god, he's got it. Oh, there we go. There we go, he's got it.
He's got to suck it in though.
I know. The fish is holding on my crawdad.
He's parading it around.
You let him eat it still? Is it good?
I can't see it anymore. Dude, that had the exact markings
I know,
on
right?
spotted
Didn't it?
bass. Did you see that?
It does look weird though. Like it's got lateral lines. Just like a smallmouth, I guess. Cool. Nice. We just conducted our first ever science fair project, or my first ever science fair project. Squeaky McGee. Gotta throw him back in the water. Try this spot. Made it.
Ow, fucker.
Oh,
Got me.
I broke my mic. Well, you see, it just slipped off the camera, went whoop, right into the water. Chris and I, after a slight hike, have made it back. The ruined shoes and the ruined mic, it's all behind us. What was really worth coming out here with those little smallie jaws. I feel no regret. That was so much fun. I think the craziest thing about the day is just the fact that we didn't see any trash. We didn't run into any other anglers. We didn't run into anyone, period. It's like a utopia back there. It's a smallmouth utopia. This place is so special. You lose track of time. You lose track of where you're at. You just want to fish all day, and it's like addicting. Before I let you go, I gotta promote myself. I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually sponsored by Rig Fishing now. They give me a 10% discount on all the gear. So if you guys want to check out some sweet gear, including this this hoorag, this rigged fishing hoorag, or this shirt, or this dope hat, then check the links in the description below where you can purchase all this stuff, pick up some sweet swag, go out there on a creek and just light them up. So we're leaving this creek, taking this boat right behind me, which is Chris's boat. We're dropping it in, and we're gonna continue this day of fishing. This is just like non-stop, all out, just keep going, keep fishing, never stop kind of mentality right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave a like or a comment if you like creek fishing. I mean, who doesn't? I'm done blabbering. I'm gonna let Chris do his outro, and I'm signing off.
Those smallmouth are like cigarettes.
Take care, be safe, catch fish, and as always, keep fishing. Never stop. That hurts. That really hurts. Could you not do that, please?